Hey guys, it's Lynn. I am in my car right now, and that's because I am venturing out of the garden today. I am super excited to be volunteering today with Texas Mycological Association. Actually, sorry, Central Texas Mycological Association. And they are really into fungi, okay? So I'll just say really quickly, fungi can help inoculate the soil with life, and it can also help decompose all the organic matter and create amazing compost right there in your yard. So there are some mushroom farms in Austin, and I didn't even realize one was there. They're in like an indescript building because they grow indoors. So anyway, every day an unbelievable amount of mushroom blocks would be just thrown into the trash if it weren't for these Central Texas Mycological Association volunteers who volunteer their time to go pick up these used mushroom blocks. They can still make mushrooms, but they're no longer really valuable to the company. So they would go in the trash. Instead, they're gonna go in my car along with 4 other volunteers that are meeting me there. We're gonna load up our cars or trucks with mushroom blocks, and we're gonna deliver them to community sites like community gardens, like pickup sites that are open to the public. If you're interested in getting any of these mushroom blocks for your yard to either grow my alarm went off. I didn't even know that was possible during the video. So, okay, I'm back. It's about time for me to get on the road, and I'm going to document this process and show you what it's like to pick up these mushroom blocks and deliver them to the community sites. And I'll tell you more about their program later, but I've got to get going. I've got to be there at 10 a.m. I'm going to pull up to the back where they told me to dock to and back up so that my car is ready to load. All right, see you soon. Hey guys, I made it. So I am here at the mushroom farm in Austin, and I have about 4 minutes before I'm supposed to pull up to dock 2 in the back and start loading these mushroom blocks into my car. Now, I was advised that I should bring a tarp if you don't have a truck, so things might get messy. I'm gonna try and keep my car very clean. So hopefully I'll still want to do this again after today. Then once I'm done loading, I'm gonna take everything to a community garden. So let me get my notes. This was in the email about how to volunteer, and basically they're telling me that in Leander, the Blockhouse Creek Community Gardens needs more blocks. And I heard that they are creating a food forest out there in their community garden. So I'm going to drop a ton of blocks off up there, and you can come along and watch that. And then I get to keep the leftover blocks and take them back to my food forest at Lynne's garden and let you guys all see what happens with these mushrooms. Now, I don't get to choose what kind of mushrooms they are. It's just first come, first serve. And sometimes they don't even have any. So we're gonna see, I'm supposed to take at least 50 blocks if they have enough. And anything over that, up to 100. But I don't think I can fit that many in my car. So we're gonna see, and I can't wait to show you guys this. Talk to you soon. Okay, it's time to get started. I was just warned by Angel, who's heading up this operation with the Central Texas Mycological Association, that it might get smelly in my car. So I'm gonna try to keep it all in my trunk and contained within the tarp and see how it goes. But hey, I'm gonna go for it. If it turns out my car smells like mushrooms for a few months, then I guess I'll have learned something. And I'm really excited, so I'm gonna go up there and videotape a little bit of this and help them load. Okay, here I am walking up to loading dock 2, and I get a little bit of footage of these guys loading the truck, this van, and then I'm going to turn it off so I can help them.
I've been looking for it. It's not bad. I don't know what I got last time, but it lingered for a while.
Really?
It must have been like a certain kind or something.
It's an old car.
Trying to smell what's on already.
You guys are fast. I'm gonna stop this in a second and help.
Get out of the way to do it.
Guess it's pretty easy if you have a truck. Amazing. So it's all loaded up and these guys are ready to go. Okay, one or two more of us are left. All right, we are here now stuffing my car with mushrooms.
Yeah.
And this is Angel.
Hi. How's it going? So what we
Good.
do is we work with 4 different mushroom farms in Central Texas, and we keep about 10,000 of these mycelium blocks out of the waste per week, and it helps. They're really beneficial to building soil, feeding the whole soil food web, and so we work with a lot of community gardens. People can request and have them delivered, and yeah, so community gardens, community-based projects can have them delivered. So these are going to go to a community garden in Leander, and they have a food forest there and gardens, and so this organic matter is just really, really good for the plants, helps with water retention, breaks down like woody matter, all those sort of things. So yeah, it's
Awesome. I'm so excited to help, and I'm going to turn this off so I can help you.
okay.
Okay, y'all, that was so fun, fast and furious. We are already done loading up all 5 cars with mushroom blocks, some larger trucks and vans. I was the only actual little car. You know, I don't have a truck, so we do what we can. And anyway, it's 10:20, so it took less than 20 minutes to fill up all of those cars. They are very efficient. So I'm a little out of breath now, but that was so fun to see. And I'm so lucky that I got to run into Angel. One of the volunteers wasn't able to make it today, so she came, and she's actually one of the main people in the Central Texas Mycological Association. She's the one who started the mushroom block program back in sometime during COVID. So anyway, that was a fun surprise, and I'm glad I got to talk to her a little bit about it and include her in this video. And I'm going to link to the Central Texas Mycological Association if you want to learn more about this program, if you'd like to volunteer like I did, or you can just go to any of the community sites with available blocks. They have a map where they are and if they're available or not, and you can stop by any of those. They're just right outside. You just grab a block, and they do ask for a $5 donation per block. I also will just link to them so that you can find them, and also that map of the community sites. And let me know if you are interested in adding mushroom mycelium to your garden, wherever you live. And maybe there's a program like that somewhere where you live. I don't know, this might be very unique, but I'm lucky that I only live 10 minutes from here. So I am now on my way to that community garden up in Leander. I'm gonna drop off at least 25 blocks. I wasn't counting when they were throwing these into my car. So I have no idea how many I got, but we just stuffed as many as we could fit into my trunk. It looks pretty stuffed. I'm gonna make sure I have at least 25 at the community site, and then I'm allowed to keep any more above that. But I'm not sure if I really need that many, so depending on how many I have left, I might give them more than 25. So let's go to the community garden in Leander. See you there. Okay guys, I have just arrived at Jumano Park, where the community garden in Leander is, and I just came in through the park gate. There is this little road, and I'm supposed to go back to where the community garden is. I'm supposed to be able to drive all the way up there. So here we go. Slow down. Looks like a little, it did rain, thunderstorms this morning, so some puddles. Hopefully it's not too muddy. Okay, I don't know exactly where I'm going, but they said, okay, there's a dead end right there. Here, someone parked here, but I don't see the community garden yet. They said there is a gravel road, so now I found the gravel road. Okay, it looks like it's turning into a mulch road. That's nice. Okay, I see something up here that looks like it's it. Okay, Blockhouse Community Garden. I am here. I do not see the pallet where I'm supposed to leave. Oh, okay, I do see it. Here under this tree. And it does say right there, I'll get closer to the sign so you can see it. The mushroom block giveaway, suggested donation, $5 per block. And I will get a picture of that and share it because it does have a QR code with some information on it. Also, if you want to just donate to the organization, you can do that as well. So I'm gonna back my car up to this area. Okay. Pretty little park nestled in kind of oak and juniper forest, looks like mostly. Okay. I wonder if I can Okay, we are here. I'm outside the gate. Looks like this is a gated and locked community garden. And I assume the people with plots here that are in the community have keys. So, let's see if we can see it. Very nice. But the community pickup site is outside the gate, and so looks like you can come here, give your $5 donation and pick up a block, and they probably get to use them in the community garden as well. So that's pretty convenient, I'm sure, for the people in the garden. And I was told that here in the garden they are building a food forest as well, so they need a lot of mushroom blocks. Monica from the community garden said they could take as many as they could get. So I hope I have a lot for them. So here I go. I am ready to unload. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put this on a tripod. It is quite windy and it's a pretty flimsy tripod. So I'm gonna try and do that and see if we can record me doing a little drop off. Yep, it's really windy. Okay, maybe a little lower to the ground. Okay, try again. You know, this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to make one of those nifty time-lapse videos. Okay, there they are. I counted out 25 and then I thought I didn't need as many as I still had in my car, so I added about 10 more. So I think there's about 35 here, and I'm taking 15 home. So I could fit almost exactly 50 blocks in my car, in the trunk, and so far it's not so smelly. I mean, I can definitely see some liquid on the tarp, so I'm gonna go home and clean my car, deliver my mushroom blocks to Lynne's garden food forest, and yeah, try and make sure my car doesn't continue smelling like mushrooms for the next several months. All right, talk to you soon. Okay, the last thing I did here at the community garden was I used the tarp that was here to cover it back up, and I put the rocks back over it so that these mushroom blocks are safe from any inclement weather that we've been having lately. All right, so if you're interested, come to this site or any other site that is hosting the mushroom block giveaway, and you can get some of these mushroom blocks for your own garden. Okay, y'all, I'm back at home. Super excited to get these unloaded for the forest, the food forest here at Lynne's garden. And it's definitely has some mushroom leakage in this trunk, so I've got to clean that up a little bit. But I'll tell you, as of now, the inside of my car smells fine. So hopefully I can get this cleaned up, and I'll give you an update later on whether the mushroom smell lingered or not. I definitely smelled it when I opened the trunk. So, okay, here is me unloading. Okay, so I was counting those and turns out I ended up with 17 mushroom blocks for free for the forest garden here at my home. That is how cool it is to volunteer for the Central Texas Mycological Association. If you want a lot of mushroom blocks, I think that's the way to go. If you only need a couple, visit one of the community drop-off sites or pickup sites that I'm going to link here in the description. And please let me know if you are going to participate and share pictures, share videos while we spread the mushrooms, the mycelium throughout our communities. And you know, if you don't have this kind of program in your area, maybe you can try and find some mushroom farms around. Who knows? They might be in any indescript building. And you could ask them if you could come and get some mushroom blocks. Maybe you could even start something like this in your community. All right, so again, Angel and all the volunteers with the Central Texas Mycological Association are saving over 10,000 mushroom blocks per week in our area from going into the landfill. So thank you so much. If you'd like to spread the mycelium around, please share this video with anyone you think might be interested. And stay tuned for later in the week for some more planting videos. Obviously, it's a little windy today, so no planting yet for me. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer. So I'll see you in the next one.